Good evening, everybody. I hope you're ready for more science because I'm going to give it to you. So my research is about systemic insecticides in dogs to control zoonotic visceral leishmaniasis. So does anybody know who she is? Anybody? Come on, it's a writer, very important one. Agatha Christie. So when I was a kid, I used to read her books until I was a teenager. I think I read most of them. And I got really into trying to find who is the killer, how he or she did it. So that gets me the passion of knowing how things go and who made it. So another one, I hope someone knows him. Does anybody knows him? Come on, somebody. It's Felix Rodriguez de la Fuente. He's actually probably the person that influences most of the biologists in Spain and even the environmental movement, because he was the first one defending the wolves and the environment and why every animal is important. So I got engaged also from him. So that's my part of the biology passion, environmental passion, plus the passion to discover who is the agent, who is the killer. So I became a veterinarian, but with a passion for infectious diseases. And when you say infectious diseases, what it comes to your mind? Something like infectious, bloody, that transmits from person to person and is going to kill you badly. And you need a lot of protection. So to avoid infection to get to you, you need to be very well protected. Well, no, let's slow down and look for reality. I study on infectious diseases, but my infectious disease is not like that. It's called Zoonotic Visceral Leishmaniasis. So what it is? So we start word by word. What means zoonotic? Zoonotic means something, a disease that is transmitted from an animal to a person. That's zoonotic. What means visceral? Visceral means that the disease is affecting your internal organs, your liver and your spleen. That's why it's visceral. And leishmaniasis, you can guess why leishmaniasis is the agent, is the parasite, is the pathogen. It's called leishmania. Actually, it's called Leishmania infantum. So why is important? Because Leishmania infantum actually affects people from all over the world, different continents, different countries. Why is also important? Because many countries have started control measures, but the disease is actually not being under control. A lot of number of new infections are presented each year in different countries, so that's why it's important. So my passion is to study, so if we understand the disease, if we understand the transmission of the disease, can we find a way to stop it? So first thing, we have to understand the disease, how it moves. It's like the killer, what he did, when, how. So the disease, as I told you, is a zoonotic. Starts in an animal and is being transmitted to a human. How the transmission happens? In this case, is through the bite of a little insect called sandflies. Sandflies are all over the world. We have sandflies in Barcelona. So the sandfly bites the infected animal, and then in another bite, it transmits the disease to a person or to another animal. The main hosts in this disease are dogs. So you know, the sandfly when bites, it has a reason. She bites because she wants the blood. She needs the blood to lay eggs. So she really needs the blood. So what happens if we kill the sandfly just at the right moment after she bites? So basically, we intoxicate the sandfly after biting, after taking the blood meal. But in order for the blood to be toxic, we have to apply the toxic product to people that to an animal that we love, that is dogs. So how are we going to apply a toxic product to a dog that we love? Well, we actually are doing it every day, every time. Probably 90% of the dogs in Barcelona are getting what is called systemic insecticides. We give the systemic insecticide to the dog to control an infection that is called fleas. So it's basically the fleas, the parasite, these little jumping insects that are really annoying when you have it at home. So the systemic insecticide, the dogs eat the pill and the insecticides go through this blood. So if it kills the fleas, there is a possibility that it also kills another insect. So here it goes my research. I want to know if the insecticide also kills the sandflies. So I basically have a treated...
5 minutes are over. Do you want more?
Thank you. So basically, some dogs are treated, some dogs are not treated. I take the blood sample, I offer the blood to the sandfly in a very kind way, and then I just observe, does the treated blood kills more sandflies than the untreated blood? And that's the way I do. It's basically these little things that you can see are sandflies are very teeny tiny, small. And then you have to offer the blood to them in a way that they like it. So you have to warm it up with these little electrical devices. So it has, I don't know if I have time for the video, but I will pay a beer and a drink for the one that tell me the faster, so sooner possible, if the sandfly is dead or alive. Is the video there? It's not there, sorry.
Don't worry, I'm the moderator. We can take all the time of the world. If you just pay beer to me.
The video is there. The video is in the desktop. I get the beer. You get the beer?
The video's there. It's just a moment. The video will be there. Okay, can we stop time, please? Can we stop time? No, I mean all time, all over the world, in the whole universe.
Faster. Is dead or alive? Oh no, there is no video there.
Yes, it's there. We just have to move it to the other screen. Maybe somebody with not sweaty hands can do that.
Sorry, people.
Okay, this is the normal lab situation, right? If you want that it should work, then nothing works. Right? That's also your experience?
Okay.
There it is.
Is there? Come on, fast. Is dead or alive? Who said dead? No. Come on, someone say. Who said alive? Who said it first? Okay. It is alive. So I just observe it. Is the sandfly after I feed her with the blood samples, is dead or alive? And then we just move to the next slide. I don't know how I do it. Just click the, okay. And then if we kill the sandfly after biting the dog, basically what we do is just stop the transmission. And then what I have to say is infectious diseases, we are watching you. Many, Miss Marple and many Hercule Poirot are watching infectious disease. So don't be worried. Even he said that we could infect people. No, we are not doing that. No, we are just trying. No, we are working very hard in trying to control transmissions of infectious disease all around the world. And thank you so much for listening to me for more than 5 minutes. Thank you.
Sonia Ares! Thank you very much for your slam. Please come. Sonia, there's maybe a question from the audience. Any questions? No, it's over. Everybody. There's a question from the audience. Yeah, please, I give it.
So you said 90% of the dogs in Barcelona are infected by insecticides, or they take insecticides? How come?
Well, the insecticides are not toxic, of course. They take insecticides to control the normal fleas. So the insecticides are very, let's say, are non-toxic and very safe. The owners give, and the veterinarian prescribe the insecticide to the dogs to control the fleas. Sorry if someone misunderstood me. No, they are safe. They are not toxic.
Nobody toxifies
nobody
dogs.
Intoxicates dogs.
Nobody infects any people, right? We don't do that. All right, I think we go ahead with slammer number 4. So make some noise again for Sonia Ares.